Gonzaga to serve. She had 13 points the last time out against Cagayan Valley. They'll need more of that here today. Trying to get it across and scoring.
You know, as we can see, yung laban talaga today, it's not about power, but it's more of placing. Ang daming mga hulog lang, simpleng like soft hits.
Quick attack in the middle. And it's not going to score once again here for Cignal. And within one na ang kupunan ng Generika. Gonzaga to serve again. Scoring is Balse.
Balse finally getting that ball. I think that's her first hit in the first set.
And you talked about it a while ago, Denise. They need her efforts because she's one of the veterans of this squad. And another block up front. Gonzalez and Balse.
We'll credit that point, of course, to Mary Jean Balse. But the thing is, you know, the Cignal, itong Cignal kasi, wala na silang reception and they don't even have blocking coverage. So, I think, I don't know what they're expecting with their attacks.
Great effort by Junella. Also great effort on the other side by Gonzaga. Suyat doesn't score. Boy, napako ang Cignal. They were up 8-4 and now they are down 10-8. 6 straight points put together here by Generika-Army and mistake by Gonzaga.
That's something that you shouldn't commit.
Especially at that particular stage. Ang ganda na nung sugod nung team mo. Look at Abigail Praca. Her last game against Arsicola, she had 9 points. Great contribution. Suyat again. Dug by Dakis, no. Suyat will score her first point of the match.
Again, that first reception has been Generika's problem since their first game, actually.
From the back row, Tubino. Doug. That to win. Will score.
Well, great effort there from Christine Adno. You know, that's what you would like to see from your libero or from whoever from your team, no? Kahit na hindi maganda yung first ball or kahit na hindi pa rin maganda yung second ball, and even if you don't think there's a chance for the ball going over the net, you still go for that. Yung attempt kasi is there and eventually it will rub off your teammates.
Suyat can't get her over. Kailangan na niya maipasok yun eh.
Yes. You know, sometimes pag alangan na, it's better to be safe than sorry, kumbaga.
Nice reception. They go to Datuin. She can't get her over.
That reception was too low. The setter was down too low. Hindi niya nahabol kay Michelle Datuin.
Junella gets that back into play and they're able to get it over. Marisa Bautista cannot get her over the net. 4 touches. It has not been pretty, Denise, by either team. I mean, they've really not been playing very well.
Yes, you know, yung score natin were at 12 all. Palitan lang yung point, but we still do not see the fire that both teams have the past 2 seasons. Wala yung desire, kumbaga, to score a point, to win a set, to win a game.
And that poor service from Margarin is going to give their opponents, Generika-Army, a 1-point lead. They go outside, that to win. Now an opportunity for Dakis, and she scores. Hindi malakas yung atake na yun, ha?
Yes. Pero kung nakita mo yung si Honey Rose Tubino, yung stance niya, maling-mali talaga. She didn't even try to move her feet.
Cruz will serve once again. Lamang ng dalawa yung kanyang koponan, and she comes up with another mistake. Boy, some uncharacteristic mistakes here from both these teams. Suyat serving. Her team down by 1, and boy, that was not even close.
Well, that's something that's very irritating for a coach, I think. You know, Generika has had 3 service errors, Cignal has 2. And these players have been playing since they were in high school, like some in grade school. And it has always been taught by some of the coaches that you have to take your time when you do that.
And never mind if you're trying to go for a hard serve.
Yes.
Yun, pinapasok mo na lang yung serve, hindi mo pa may pasok.
Exactly.
15-14, a very close first set we have here at the Cuneta Astrodome. Datuin gets that in. They go outside to Bino, blocked. Argarin scores.
Argarin attacking that donut hole.
And we are tied at 15. Talagang match na match itong dalawa. Datuin with 7 points in her last outing. And Cignal is going to get to our technical timeout ahead. Twitter, just about everything else. Instagram, please make sure you stay in touch. We'd like to hear from you.
That was a very nice set from Jane Gonzalez, giving Jovelyn Gonzaga that back attack, back quick. Alam mo, minsan lang mabigyan to si Jovelyn ng mga ganong klaseng plays, and that's why sobrang okay talaga dahil nafu-fool niya yung blockers. Honey Rose Tubino sending that one outside.
Exactly. This is a really, really tight match. Talagang mukhang dadaan sa butas ng karayom itong dalawa para lang makakuha ng unang panalo. Jovelyn Gonzaga blocked.
Parang gusto pa ako isali nito ni Gonzaga.
I was gonna push you in there, Eddie. Come on, get into action. (18-16), Cignal up by 2. Poor reception. That's not going to help their cause coming from Christine Agno.
And you know, this is something na talagang inaabangan actually si Christine Agno, because for the past 2 seasons, yun yung sinasabi na naging problema daw ng Generika, having just an okay libero. And with her inside, everyone expects a lot from her.
Rachel Andakis to serve. Her team down by 2. This is the business end of our first set. Good reception. But good block up front by Gonzaga and Balse. Pretty good effort there from Janela, but she couldn't control it. That's going to bring us to a timeout here with Coach Sammy.
Don't try to force it in the middle because you have Jovelyn Gonzaga. I mean, you have Mary Jean Balse there.
Let's see if they heed the advice. Turbino, all by her lonesome that time. Manhandles Cruz. And Cignal pulls up by 1. Poor reception that time by Dakis. It's going to give a quick point here over to Cignal. And they're up by 2. They go to the outside. Gonzaga, Doug. They go to the back row that time. Braca, good block. That stays inside. Dalia Cruz with a point. The Philippine Superliga All-Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Dalia Cruz with a point. The Philippine Superliga All-Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Sharing with the family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Broadband. Quick play. Braca's blocked. Suyat as well. Junella just gets that over. That goes outside. It's not touched. It is 22-20. Cignal with a very slim advantage with the serve for Cignal. Balce gets that through. Suyat goes down the line and scores.
A great job for Jamela Suyat. But then again, Anthony, yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, no? Yung lack of defense, the block coverage and floor defense talaga ang naging problema nitong Generika.
Good block. They're trying to send it in the back. Junella's there. Nice long rally. Batuin keeping that alive. Suya trying to send it down. And Generika scores, and they're within 1.
Jovelyn Gonzaga proves that she is the go-to girl of the team. Ilan yung pumalong yun, but then Gonzalez opted to give it to the back attack.
They go outside, Hendrauli. Doug. With some hang time there. Chance, Datuin, up the middle, blocked. And we are tied at 23.
Solid one-man block from Jacqueline Alorca. You know Jacqueline Alorca, she has this thing that she has to boost her confidence up. And once it's up, you're in trouble.
Malalvin, Mitch Datuin takes a seat. We're tied at 23. Big point coming up. Last time Dalia Cruz hit the net on her serve. Malaluan gets that over. Wow. Impact player just coming in and scoring right away. It is set point for Cignal.
Well, you know, as they say, volleyball, it's not all about power. It's about the smarts and how you adjust in the last minute. We heard Jane Gonzalez, yung setter nila, saying, receive muna, receive. From the start of the match, yung alam ng Generika, they recognize that it's the most important thing they have to do here.
Suyat serving for the set. And she runs out of real estate. And we are tied at 24.
You know, I said earlier that's something you're not supposed to do, service errors, especially at
Liga. Ito ang volleyball. Marisa Bautista comes right back in to this crucial stage. They go to Tubino. Gets that through. Didn't seem like anybody wanted to get it. And it will be a score for Army. It is now the first set point for Generika-Army. Trying to go for the drop ball. They'll have a free opportunity here. Can they cash in? They go outside. Tubino blocked. They go to the opposite side. And Generika-Army comes up big with Cignal.
Last service error by
of our very first set, which was won by the slimmest of margins here by Generika-Army.
Well, what's nice about Generika is they eventually performed better than their last two games in terms of, you know, offense and defense. As you can see, mas nakakataas sila sa Cignal. But then again, what I like about them is older, Anthony.
Let's not talk about age. You know, that's why nga. I mean, hindi natin binibigay yung age ng birthday celebrant. Oh, diba? So, you know, we don't open topics like that. You know, as they say, you know, once you get past the calendar age, you stop
just
counting.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah, you stop. No, you don't not talk about it. You just stop counting. So when you're asked, you literally don't know, because you know you're being honest when you say I don't remember. Let's check in now with Selena.
Yes, Denise, Anthony, Coach Rico acknowledges na naging mainit ang labanan ng dalawang kupunan noong unang set. Kaya naman coming into the second one, he strongly advises his team to step it up and increase their tenacity on court. Now, although the odds were in their favor during the first set, he tells them to focus on the now and avoid any form of overconfidence. Lalong-lalo na kulang na kulang daw ang depensa nila. He tells them na importanteng masalo nila ang drop balls ng kalaban at mag-usap-usap sa loob ng court. Anthony and Denise.
Thank you very much, Selena. Actually, you know, that first set could have really gone to anybody.
Yes. You know yung last set na yun, Cignal was about to close that one out. We were talking about it. Yung score niya 23-24, but then it ended 24-26, and it was 3 consecutive errors by Cignal. That's why, you know, both teams rather, has to step up if they want to get the second set.
It was really not a pretty win, but nonetheless, it was a win in that first set for Generika-Army. And right now, they're coming up with a better showing. Lamang sila 3-1 here in the early stage of set number 2. Cignal, there you can see the numbers that she had against Cagayan the last time out. 8 points. Ooh, sending that long.
Well, that's not a good sign for either team. Dahil kanina, Generika had, I think, a total of 4 service errors in the first set.
Gonzalez, good dig. They go to Dakis and she scores.
Rachel Ann Dakis putting that one through the two in Castañeda. Alam mo, sayang lang, no? Because, you know, Dakis is one of the most reliable players inside that court. But then again, isang beses lang natin narinig yung pangalan niya, and then she's back at the service line. So sayang yung rotation.
Not to mention the fact that we were talking about it during the pregame. Denise, you didn't even mention her name as one of the top scorers.
Yes, because she wasn't the top scorer talaga in the past 2 games. And yun nga, yung nabanggit mo, Anthony, that everyone has to work together and everyone has to step up at the same time.
Let's see if they can do that. That the win takes a seat once again. there is a mistake from that win. I believe that's her second already here in this match. First here in the second set. Quick set. And they weren't ready for Balse. And she will make you pay.
Well, I'd like to tread that point. Jane Gonzalez. You can see the variation of plays. And yun yung sinabi kanina ni Coach Rico de Guzman na pag may reception, just give it to your players, give it to your attackers, tiwala lang.
Nice dig that time by Gonzaga. Chance once again here for Cignal. Not a very good attack. Much better attack, but still dug there. Gonzaga sends it to the other side. Bautista just gets it over. And that will be sprayed long. Another point for Generika. And they are up 7-3.
Here's Filipino. Saw Marisa Bautista at that time. I think she had the right thing in mind kasi gusto niyang paluin off the block, but then again, masyado lang talagang napalakas. Jovelyn Gonzaga hits that one outside, and that is the third service error for Generika-Army.
They were aware of it. And the point still going. Balse, quick attack up the middle. And nobody back there. And Agnes says that was my fault. I was a little bit too far behind. Making a big push here is Cignal. The Philippine Superliga All-Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Limitless sharing with a family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. And just when it looked like medyo lumalapit na ang Cignal, again coming up with a point is Generika, which brings us to our first technical timeout. Mary Jean Balse serving her team up by 3. Good dig there by Balse. Boy, great effort and floor defense being shown right now here by Generika-Army. And that one just out of the reach.
And as you said that, Jinx Solita, do you believe that?
You know, before I never thought about it. I mean, I said, talaga nagkakataon lang. But it just almost always happens 95% of the time.
Ako naman, when I say na, nice serve, something like that happens.
Exactly. Yun, timing. Exactly. The Philippine Superliga All-Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Limitless sharing with the family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
A nice play from Margarin and Abby Praca.
Praca now will be serving. Wow, Gonzalez saw out of the corner of her eye there was some space. She got it there.
And great job. Jane Gonzalez is just around 20, 21 years old, and that move is such a veteran move.
Gonzalez serving. That's a good serve. Wow, Filipino totally mishit that one.
Tawag doon, gigil. Kitang-kita, we saw it in her face talagang she wanted to get it over the net, pero napasobra yung gigil. Kaya itong mga coaches nga natin, minsan they keep on reminding the players, mas mabuti na yung dahan-dahan kaysa yung minambadali mo at magkakamali ka lang naman.
Quick set and scoring once again is Alarca.
Succeed in what you're about to do and what you want to happen.
Let's see, Gonzalez has been solid from that service line. And Dowley trying to score. Dakis gets to it. Nice block. They go to the back row and gonna run out of space is Cignal. It is now 13-7.
Royce Filipino is not in her element today.
Papasok si Garces para kay Argarin. And Gonzalez again with another serve. Wow.
Great serve from Jane Gonzalez.
And she continues to target that particular corner.
And that's what you want from a server. Someone consistent, finds a target, and actually uses that opportunity to attack.
Bautista try to get there. Trauli now gets back. Serve from that position. Her team down by 6. That's going to go outside, and we got to hand it to Gonzalez, going right back to Jovelyn Gonzaga after she made that mistake. Para makabawi naman siya.
And that's what you want also from both players. Kumbaga, Jovelyn asking for the ball and Gonzalez giving it to her para talagang parehas yung kumpiyansa nilang tumaas.
Nice block. Dakis and Balse conspiring on that one. It's going to be presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Limitless sharing with the family-size connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
17-8 is the score.
17-18, patuloy ang progress ng Generika-Army.
Great hit from Hendrauli. When you look at her in person, parang you wouldn't expect her to be one of the go-to players of Cignal. Like she's, not that tall, and parang tahimik lang siya. But then when she hits with conviction na talagang gustong-gusto niya.
Combination play working. Dakis making Cignal pay.
There you go. Ang ganda ng pasok. Ang ganda ng target. Rachel Dakis now serving 18-9.
Great serve. Looking for Bautista. She squeezes that through. And Mary Jean Bausa with another point.
And look how they are inside that court. They're running, they're smiling, and that's what we've been waiting for from Generika-Army.
That was the dominant team. As we take a look at Rachel Andakis, her numbers, 5 attack points already. Just a little bit late on that one.
Sakto talaga tayo.
Kaya sabi ng mga player, huwag mo na nga akong banggitin mamaya na pagkatapos ng laro. Hindi na ako pwede magkamali. 2010, Generika-Army doubling up on Cignal. Balse once again.
Great play. Volleyball is that simple. Talagang kailangan lang is the execution. And when Generika has that reception, it's easy to get that set.
Up by 12. That's a real comfortable margin. Didn't seem like it got over.
Yeah,
That was 4 touches.
So net block for Cignal. Jovelyn Gonzaga up to serve, already having 7 attacks and 1 block.
Coming up was Bautista. Now Balse. And that's not going to go over. And she knew it. Wow, Bautista just swiping it through the defense and getting another point, and it is now set point for Generika-Army.
You look at this. Nerissa Bautista, acknowledging the blockers, decided to just tip it off the block the last second, and that's, you know, how you can determine a good spiker, a good attacker, how well she adjusts.
She adjusted very well there. Let's see how they adjust here. They found that. That's not going to go over. And just like that, what's going to transpire here in set number 3. Cignal definitely wants to come up with a better showing on the other side of the coin. Generika wants to make this a quick route, but Cignal gets the first point. Let's check in with Selena.
Yes, despite Cignal's struggles over the course of the past 2 sets, the team seems pretty positive about turning their performance around, as evident in Coach Sammy's words. Now, right now, Coach wants his red shirts to focus on adjusting properly. Alam niya na kulang ang players niya ngayon, but he wants his girls to make the most of what they have now instead of dwelling they don't. Coach adds na pinaka-importante ang third set na ito at by now, dapat alam na nila ang mali nila. Lastly, diniin nila ni Coach na pagdating sa kanilang pag-atake, dapat may target sila. Anthony and Denise.
Let's see if they can get that target. They need to be able to come up with a win here to even have any hope of breaking into that win column here today. Jacalarca serving. We're tied at 1. Set number 3.
That was a lifting violation from Argarin. Well, look at that. Honey Royce Tubino signaling the players. Oh, wag na pansinin. Just let it go.
Well, it's only 1 point. Early goings here. They cannot let that affect them. But right now, there you have twice back-to-back.
Another violation. Well, that was an over-receive from Abby Braca.
Cignal cannot allow this third set to get out of hand this early. And it's now 4-1.
There's Jean Balse smiling. And that's a normal Mergine Balse that we're used to. The Balse that we didn't see the past 2 games.
That's right. That's not going to get over.
2-4 is the score. Royce Tubino to serve.
Getting that over. And they finally score. Doesn't look like it. They go right back to Balse. She's blocked. Chance now for Cignal. They go to Diaz. On the opposite side. Ball still alive. Diaz again.
Norjane Diaz using her beach volleyball prowess here in set number 3. Kakapasok niya lang, but then she scores a point for Cignal. Let's see if she can be the spark plug that they've been waiting for.
And Tubino comes up with another service mistake.
5-3 is the score.
Dakis serving. Wow. That was total miscommunication.
6-3 is the score.
They're falling apart here, talking about Cignal.
Oh yes, that was yung simple, walang iyo, lahat akin.
That time, natulungan naman sila ng service error coming from Generika-Army. But Cignal needs to be able to score their own points, not just yung mga regalo galing sa kabila.
Yes, kasi kung aasa lang sila with, you know, yung errors ng Generika, that's not enough. Plus yung confidence, they need to boost it up eh. And that's just gonna happen if they do their part also.
And that will help. You can see there their defense stepping up just a little bit, but they're still down by 1. See if BS can come up with a good serve here. Gonna go outside and another point here for Generika-Army. Their lead up to 2. Pangalawang regalo dito sa ating third set.
6-7 is the score.
One from Dakis, now one from Gonzaga. Oh, Mary Jean Balse just using that to win. Dakis, Balse, and the rest of Generika so far looking good, and that is their third service error of set number 3.
You know, Generika, they've been showing a good performance the first 2 sets, and now here in the third set. Pero yung kaya, I think the reason kung bakit napipigil yung momentum nila is because of those errors. It's just...
Oh, definitely. And can you imagine? Out of the 7 points of Cignal, 3 have been off those gifts.
Exactly. I mean, kumbaga, they're helping their opponent.
9-7 is our tally. Tubino going down the line, running out of space.
Tubino apologizes quickly, but she's really not her usual self now.
I'd have to say Cignal is not their usual self. Not the same Cignal I'm used to seeing the past two conferences.
Yes. You know, I was looking at Coach Akailar during the first technical timeout, and he really looked disappointed because he knows that there is so much more that the Cignal girls can give.
Back from the back row, easily handled by Generika. And again, Rachel Andakis continues the scoring. Wow, lead is up to 5. Tubino's replaced by Mabayad. Rachel Andakis was looking for a little bit more in that situation than he's presented. Well to aid his rally. And right back to Rachel Andakis. She delivers the Philippine Superliga. Oh, limitless sharing with the family-size connection of PLDT Home DSL. The number
Which I think is, you know, it could possibly be your first line of offense. Yeah, if they do their parts in the blocking department, wala na silang kailangang problemahin sa reception, which is also another one of their problems. I'm talking about Cignal, of course.
13-8. Gonzalez. Another good serve. Larka just turned around and hammered that down. That's not going to get over. Mabayad thought she had it.
That set was too low for Lilet Mabayad.
Going down the line, and Diaz scores.
Player number 2, Diaz.
Solid hit that time, but still dug by Janela.
Overset by Argarin. There was no way Norjane Diaz could get that ball over.
And Garces will come in for her. 15-9 is our tally. Talagang pinakikita ng Army kung bakit sila yung nanalo ng ating first two conferences. And we take a look at the numbers of the blocks.
Well, as you can see, yun nga yung kulang na kulang. Hinihinit ni Coach Sammy. Success, 5 for Generika and just 3 for Cignal. And pero yung faults naman, napakalaki ng lamang nitong Cignal sa Generika. It's 9-3. Imagine that 6-point difference. They'd be able to catch up by now.
That's going to go long. The Philippine Super League All Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Limitless sharing with a family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. Mabayad with the serve. And that's going to go out, and that's going to bring us to our back to the action here at the Philippine Superliga. Ito ang volleyball. Jovelyn Gonzaga scores once again. The Philippine Super League All Filipino Conference is presented to you by PLDT Home Evolution. Limitless sharing with the family-sized connection of PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. As you saw that slow-mo action. Great showing by Generika. Gonzaga once again. Looking for Diaz. And Diaz there, switching that at the last minute, going down the line.
A good job from Norjane Diaz. But the thing is, ito yung naging problema ng Cignal eh. Norjane has been doing it for them. But she gets to score like what? She gets to attack once or twice and then she's back to the service line. Hindi na ma-maximize yung potential niya and what she can do for the team.
Going down. Running out of space, and another point for Generika. Don't look now, but here comes Ersi Ratay to replace Gonzalez. Sabas is also coming in to replace Gonzaga. Gotta wait for the whistle. And there's the whistle. Kiratay was dying to get played. In action, and she scores. 19-11 for the veteran. Plaka comes in, replaces the twin. They're going to say that's down in. Two great serves, two quick points for Ersi Ratay.
You know, Generika being, they're much loose right now.
Oh, it's showing.
Yes, and when you look at their body language, itong Cignal compared to Generika, napakalayo.
Wow, that one not getting over 4 touches. And Drowley there with a mistake in. Let's see what Coach Sammy's got.
Pilitin na lang habulin yung 10-point lead na yan by Generika.
That is a huge ask from your players. Down 2 sets to none, down 10 points. Let's see what Cignal does, how they respond. Oh, great effort there by Janela. But that's sent outside.
22-11 is the score.
They go outside, Suyat gets it through. Outside, Suyat gets it through. That keeps them alive just for the time being. But still, that's a 10-point lead that they're staring at. That will help there from Praka.
Well, if Cignal wants to stay alive, Abby Praka and Garces and Norjay Diaz. So here, Hendrauli cannot make a mistake.
And that will help. Ace there from Hendrauli. Brings them to within 8, and this obviously, well, as you can see a while ago, they were up by 11, and now that lead is down to 8. And that lead is down to 7.
Abby Praka really doing everything for Cignal.
Suyat with the score. Do we see another timeout? The lead is down to 6. 5 straight points put together here by Cignal. And that's going to go out. And it's another point here for Cignal.
Well, that 11-point lead is now down to 5, and Gonzaga and Gonzales goes back in. Tignan natin kung tignan natin kung mababalik yung ganda ng place and yung momentum nila kanina.
Well, they thought it was smooth sailing, and suddenly they hit rough waters. That's going to go outside there from Balse.
Or just give it to give it to a player na talaga makakapag-over ng bola.
Poor reception. Chance once again for Cignal. They go to Suyat. And that stays in. Wow, Coach Rico now on his feet. Suddenly, what looked like they were going to just breeze through the third set. Ngayon, hirap na sila.
That's 8 straight points from Cignal.
And Cignal looking for more. And they got it.
Generika really has to do something about this, because if Cignal gets this set, this will be a huge boost in their confidence, and they can eventually extend it to the 5th set.
And Hendrauli has been serving there since yesterday. Chance still for Cignal. Boy, that's big. That was big. You go to the veteran,
yes,
and she delivers.
And she asked for it before Gonzales set her that ball. She was screaming, tres, 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 when you look at her.
Checking in for the first time in place of Jack Alarca.
Good job from Larissa Bautista, timing that one perfectly.
And finally, they get to set point, match point. And it took a while.
Yes. Took 9 points. 9 straight points before they woke up.
Almost hit from De Leon. They go right back to her. And Nerissa Bautista trying to just tip that over. Let's see who they try to go to again. That stays inside. May buhay pa ang Cignal dito sa araw na to.
Oh yes, they're just down by 2. And this is one of their better rotations. So let's see first if Abby Kuraka could put that in.
She does. Where is the attack come from? They go to De Leon again. And De Leon gets it, finally.
I commend also Jane Gonzalez for giving her that opportunity to close the set.